Girl in the Flower Dress is an important episode for the introduction of several key characters and arcs, alongside a continuation of stories kicked off in the pilot. Even so, I think for me it would rank in the middle of the 5 episodes so far. As with previous episodes, the character stuff and development are great, but the plot surrounding it is more of a mixed bag. Nevertheless, it's still an enjoyable 45 minutes. Things kick off in Hong Kong, where a man performing street magic talks about what his grandfather always told him. All men either had beautiful secrets or dark secrets. To try and improve his act, the man demonstrates an ability to summon fire, gaining attention from one bystander, a girl in a flower dress. She introduces herself as Raina, while he introduces himself as Chan. They head back to his apartment, where after some small talk, Raina kidnaps Chan with a little help from her friends. As far as first dates go, I'd call that mixed signals. On the bus, Skye and Ward play battleships as part of her training, aka Ward wants to spend more time with her, and it's clear Ward is warming up to her a lot. Coulson briefs the team on Chan's kidnapping, revealing S.H.I.E.L.D. were aware of Chan's powers and ordered him to keep them a secret. Skye seems very intrigued by the idea of people with power still under the radar. Also, I'd like to go on record here and say Simmons' outfit in this scene is one of my favourites of hers. I mean, look at her. Actual sunshine. The team contact the S.H.I.E.L.D. agent tasked with keeping tabs on Chan, Agent Kwan. I love the bus kids all waving hello. Kwan reveals the Rising Tide leaked files that led to Chan's kidnapping, pointing the finger at Skye. Awkward. Skye offers to track the hacker herself to prove her innocence, and Ward comes to her defence. Chan wakes up in an unknown building where Raina greets him and offers him the chance to show off his powers to the world like he always wanted. She wants to create a superhero identity for him, suggesting the name Scorch. How creative. Skye tracks a hacker down to somewhere in Texas, eventually revealing their identity to be Miles Lydon, played by no one's favourite Walking Dead character. Fitzsimmons show how in sync they are once more, and the team head out to find him, though Skye's expressions and clear attempts to shift the focus back to Chan himself hint there's more to the story here. Miles is quickly located and Ward gives chase on foot. Miles escapes by car and Coulson attempts to catch up with him, but Miles manages to hack the traffic lights and cause a jam to escape. When he returns home, Skye is there waiting for him, and it's clear the pair have a history as she warned him S.H.I.E.L.D. were coming for him. They get, reacquainted, before Miles asks after the drive Skye keeps on her person and how progress is going with it. Skye warns Miles hacking S.H.I.E.L.D. is off limits. Credit to the actors, and I know this was reflected in real life for a time, but I did feel like these two had known each other for a long time and had chemistry. Skye searches for her clothes and...
Top. Get dressed.
Skye tries to apologise, but Coulson's having none of it. It's pretty heartbreaking to see how Coulson looks at Skye here compared to their scene at the end of the previous episode. Fitzsimmons have an interesting conversation about Skye's motives.
I thought she was our friend.
I think she is Fitz. He's just obviously more than that.
Yeah, you're more than that, Gemma.
May politely questions Miles.
So are you guys just gonna destroy all my stuff?
Yes.
Before he and Skye are both put into cuffs, Ward looking particularly disheartened as he does so. As they all leave, Simmons adorably points out that Skye missed a button. Chan has a serum tested on him that's supposed to enhance his powers, and it seems to work very well.
You almost got scorched.
No, Chan. No. In custody, Skye and Miles fight when Skye tries to defend how S.H.I.E.L.D. operate. Fitzsimmons update Ward on what they've discovered on Miles.
And he plays a lot of Minecraft where he runs a rather nasty mob.
What, is it zombie?
Zombie pigmen.
I love them so much. Coulson and May discuss Skye, Coulson admitting May was right to question him bringing her into the team and trusting his gut. He adds that prior to his death in the Avengers, he wouldn't have thought twice about turning Skye away. Interesting. He also believes there's one more thing she's not being honest about. Fitzsimmons dig more, and it's revealed that Miles sold the information he'd hacked from S.H.I.E.L.D. for money, hypocritically moving the goalposts for himself after ranting about S.H.I.E.L.D.'s immoral behaviour in the previous scene. Skye is understandably furious with him. Ward's face speaks for itself when Miles tries to explain he was thinking about his future with Skye. With further prompting, Miles reveals one of the buyers was a woman in a flower dress who worked for a seemingly harmless project called Centipede, the ones behind the events of the pilot. It's great to finally start tying things back to the series premiere and expand on that story. Mike's doctor from the pilot, Debbie, observes Chan's progress along with Raina before they subdue him once again. Chan tries to fight back now he's seen their true colours, but without any more serum, his growing powers harm him. Coulson and Ward talk about Skye, Ward blaming himself for not realising the truth sooner as he's her SO. However, Coulson says the responsibility is solely on his shoulders. Miles continues to try and defend himself to Skye, saying unlike her and the mysterious drive from earlier, he doesn't have any motives or goals for the future. Having tracked down Centipede's base of operations, Coulson, May and Kwan infiltrate the building. May is badass as usual. One of the workers locks down the building and things quickly escalate when Chan appears and kills Kwan, having injected himself with more serum, consumed with the idea of not letting S.H.I.E.L.D. force him to hide his powers anymore. It's quickly shown to Coulson and May that Chan is too far gone. Warden cuffs Skye so she can help restore the building's servers after all the chaos.
This is pretty cool.
Oh, shut up. I like the repeated imagery from the pilot of an angel and devil on the character's shoulders. Maybe it's two devils this time though. Either way, Skye clearly seems to lean more towards Ward's way of thinking. They head into the building to bring the servers back up. Coulson and May continue avoiding Chan's attacks. Raina and Debbie have a bitching contest and Skye manages to unlock the servers. Raina escapes but leaves Debbie behind to face Chan's wrath. He kills her in the only way he could. The special effects are pretty gory and I love it.
You almost got scorched.
Coulson distracts Chan while May overdoses him with serum, the extremist in him now guaranteed to explode. Miles is uncuffed so he can direct the explosion safely out of the building as Chan goes out with a bang.
You almost got scorched.
Skye is revealed to have extracted some centipede files while inside as Ward consoles Coulson, telling him some people can't be saved from themselves. Interesting. Coulson gives Miles a snazzy bracelet that monitors all his activities before sending him on his way, but not without a few other twists of the knife.
We're still in Hong Kong.
Yep,
I live in Austin, Texas.
I know. Oh, and Agent Kwan's family thanks you for the anonymous donation.
Hashtag justice for Kwan. Skye tells Miles she wants to stay with S.H.I.E.L.D. and they part pretty amicably.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
I actually quite liked this goodbye. It would have been easy to fully commit to Miles being an arsehole and making a nasty remark before leaving, but I think he was being genuine here. One line and a previously subpar character to me actually became a bit more layered. Ward is still clearly hurt by Skye's betrayal of trust. While Coulson angrily confronts Skye over her behaviour. He demands she tell him what else she's keeping secret or he's done with her. She pulls out the drive and reveals it contains research she's done in trying to find her parents, the reason she joined the Rising Tide in the first place. All her research has led to her finding one document that was fully redacted by S.H.I.E.L.D. Coulson is unreadable for a moment before offering to help her with it, but not without warning her she may not like what she finds. As he leaves, he gives her the same bracelet as Miles received and she puts it on without hesitation, his trust still clearly broken and pride slightly wounded. In the tag scene, Raina visits a contact in jail and asks about plans for stage 3 of their project, instructing him to contact someone named the Clairvoyant, deepening the season-long mystery. So yeah, I'm a bit conflicted on this one. I want to like it more than I do, but it's still good television. It's nice that we've come back round to stories kicked off in the pilot and addressed Skye's torn loyalties, and I did really feel bad the team dynamic had already been disrupted after just 5 episodes, showing the investment I already have in this team. Raina is interesting enough for me to want to see her again, and the tag scene certainly poses an intriguing enough mystery. However, Chan felt more like a means to an end to reintroduce Centipede than a character. We're also seeing S.H.I.E.L.D. fall into the same few traps time and time again. We had yet another scene of Coulson trying and failing to appeal to someone's better nature, more new characters that dominate the plot of the episode and therefore leave main characters like May and Fitzsimmons with nothing to do, and we had another new character that's linked to one of our core cast. I understand introducing characters like Camilla, Akila and Miles, but while we get to know them for one episode and then they're gone, we're not getting to know the characters we're actually spending the entire season with. I loved Agent Kwan in the few short scenes he appeared in and he goes and dies. Typical. Regardless, Girl in the Flower Dress clears up some mysteries, sets up new ones, has a few lovely character moments sprinkled within the plot, and I was pleasantly surprised by the now 7-year-old CGI fire effects. In fact, Season 1 as a whole is holding up well effects-wise. Granted, that's probably because this was before the budget was getting slashed every season, but still, impressive work. While a solid episode, Girl with the Flower Dress suffers mainly from being an early Season 1 episode that has plot and not character as its main priority. I'm still craving a really, really stunning episode. Maybe the next one. What is the next episode again? Oh, here we bloody go.